Welcome back once again to Bucket Drop, playing more Crystal version. Still nighttime. Let's get right into another battle. Totodile needs blood. He's vicious. I don't want to start that. Totodile's a nice boy. He's the cutest little boy, and I love him, and he's so shiny. Look at him, he's shiny. Alright, Steve is a boy. I wasn't sure. I think in almost all of the games, the starters have a much higher chance of being a boy than a girl. I don't know, it's just... I guess they did it because that makes it... It makes it harder to breed another one. Because with breeding, the female determines the species, the male determines what egg moves they can get. So really the only way to breed another starter when you only have a male one, I'm not a trainer, is to get a ditto. Because different Pokemon can breed with different... Well, Pokemon can breed with different Pokemon provided they're in the same egg group. I explain as if people don't know this. Right? I don't know, I just like talking about what I know. And I randomly Google and Wikipedia and Bulbapedia and all this kind of stuff a lot. So, talk with what you know. Alright, we got the first non-youngster trainer, so I'm going to finally fight something that's not a rat. Instead, I'm going to fight Bug. Look at that smug face of his. Look at it. Look at him. He's got like... It looks like his nose is part of his mouth, so it looks like he has this massive smirk on this. Yeah, you might be pretty tough, but I got a caterpillar. I don't even think you could stand up to a caterpillar. Didn't even get to string shot me. I was gonna make a joke, but it'll have to wait. I stood up to the caterpillar. How you like that, Don? Oh boy, he's got another one. I didn't see this coming. Who would have guessed? Now, anyone who watched the anime knows Caterpie is the first Pokemon that Ash caught. I will not be doing the same. Because I'm a cheap bastard. And I'm not going to waste any of my Pokeballs. I'm not going to buy any more, and I'm not going to use the ones I've got. That's right. Let me grab this item here. Look at this. The item ball is as big as I am. Potion, I could use that. This here is the Dark Cave, which without flash is literally pitch black. In some of the other games, you can faintly see an outline, or there's a circle of light around you. In this one, it's just 100% pitch black. Now, there's an item, yep, I kind of know my way. I know how to get that item. Let's see. Oh boy, I hope this isn't... Oh. I'm not going to bother fighting a Geodude right now, because it's going to take forever, because all I know is Scratch. And Rage, which is a terrible attack. So, until I learn Water Gun, I'm not going to deal with any of those. Let me see. Oh, I'm literally fumbling around in the dark here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Found an extra potion. Look at that. Normally I'd have to wait until I waste flash on someone, but... Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy. I might be a little lost now. I know where I'm trying to go. I'll find my way out of here. Please kill Zubat. I don't want to get... Actually, it doesn't know Supersonic yet, so that wouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, okay, there we go. No, come on. Ooh, I'm gonna get you, young man. Ooh, no, not today, Geodude. Totodile's head kind of looks like a penis. I'm sorry I said that, because now you're all gonna have to think about that until my Totodile evolves. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that from the front, right? No, no, no. So it's just the angle from behind kind of looks like a penis. Or we can make it a little more family friendly. It kind of looks like an apple. The top of an apple. No, penis is funnier. It kind of looks like a penis. Bitter berry. The crappy part about this is, unlike the later ones, the berries don't have their own dedicated pocket, so they just take up room in your item pouch. There's my balls pouch. I'm gonna have so many balls by the end of this. Is this guy? No, this guy. Oh man, this guy needs to fast with Kirby. I'm actually gonna get something. No, I'm not gonna get something. I'm gonna get something for him later. If you know which gift Pokemon I get, spoiler alert, that's one of them. Which one's it gonna be? I'll never tell. More caterpillars. This reminds me, I need to destroy these caterpillars because when I was at home at my parents' house over the summer, I grew a little garden. I like cooking. I like gardening. It gave me something extra to do. Anything that could keep you busy. But cooking has been one of my hobbies anyway. It's good to have a hobby that you can eat. So I grew some tomatoes, I grew some herbs, and I grew some jalapenos. And one day, I'm outside. I go in the backyard with my dad. It's a nice night out. I don't know, it's 8 o'clock or something after dinner. And my dad is looking at the peppers, and he's saying, oh, there's some weird looking ones here. And I reach out, I start feeling the leaves to make sure none of them are dying, and something feels squishy almost. I'm like, why does... That, you know what it was? I was feeling, because this was before we picked our first crop of jalapenos. I can get this guy's phone number. Yeah, this guy gives you... Yeah, he gives you berries. So some of the trainers will call you for a rematch, and some of them will call you and give you things. And other ones will call you and tell you, hey, this rare Pokemon is swarming, which isn't relevant to me in this playthrough, but is very useful when you're looking for some of the super rare ones. But yeah, so I was feeling the peppers for firmness to see if they were ready to be picked, and I felt something squishy, and I was like, what the hell is this? The peppers were too firm. How could I have let one get so overripe already? And then I saw it moving a little bit, and I noticed it was 2 big fucking caterpillars eating my plants. I forget what they were called, like horned worms or something. I'll put a creepy little picture up on the corner. Ugh, look at it. Ugh. And I found 2 of them, and they basically... Oh, Joey's calling me already. Yo, Bucket, how you doing? This is Joey. Got a minute? Let's get to... You know what? You know what, Joey? I'm going to battle you right now. I haven't even left... well, I did technically leave the route. I haven't even gotten to the next town yet. But you know what, Joey? We're going at it. I found 2 caterpillars, and they had eaten about half of the plant before I even picked any of them. So I didn't want to kill them, because, you know, they're huge and gross. Not that I don't care about killing caterpillars, just because they're huge and gross, and I didn't want caterpillar guts everywhere. So I flung them into my neighbor's yard. And his problem. But I looked it up, and I looked it up online, like, what happens if you find caterpillars in your garden, and every comment was like, burn them to the ground, destroy them, do not let them live, they will destroy your entire garden. So I was like, oh my god, I've ruined everything. They're gonna destroy my neighbor's garden, and then they're gonna come back and destroy my garden. Oh, Joey, that top 1% Rattata, he's not looking so hot right now. Oh, yeah, you better call me back. You better practice before you call me back again. But yeah, so I lucked out. The caterpillars never came back. They never ate anything else. But they kind of ruined the day there a little bit, because they ate like half of the peppers. Luckily, the plant did grow back. They didn't eat it down to the roots. There was a number of disasters in my garden. That happened to them. There was, during a hurricane or tropical storm, whatever, one of the ones that happened over the summer. It didn't really hit New York. Like, we didn't get hit by a strong... I am from New York, if you couldn't tell. We did... I don't remember if I mentioned that already. We did get, like... It didn't hit us like it did down south, but we got, like, a brief storm. So, for about... I was out walking my dog, and the clouds were looking ominous, and I went, you know what? It might rain, but I think we're alright. Damn it. Alright, I gotta make it so that I don't die here. I want to try and not waste my antidote if I don't have to. So I'm walking my dog, and it starts to drizzle, and I go, well, this doesn't look good, and we happen to be at about exactly the halfway point of our walk, so it wasn't even like I could turn around early. How we doing? How's he doing? Alright, still doing alright. I think if I run away from the enemies I find, then I should be fine. Or I'm just not going to find any enemies. Alright. Now, in the later Pokemon games, you just heal automatic... Okay, 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Alright, we're good. In the later Pokemon games, when you get down to 1 HP, the poison just goes away. But in the older ones, you die. Anyway, I was walking my dog, and the rain started coming, and then the wind started coming. I was like, oh boy, I better get home. And then I get a phone call from my dad that says, hey pal, you better get home. Everything's blowing over. I need help back here. So I have a small dog. I picked her up and ran with her. Where am I going? I ran home with her. And I got home, and my dad is, like, frantically holding the pots up, because they're big pots. You need a lot of room to grow a tomato plant. And most of them had fallen over, and we tied them up so they wouldn't fall over again. And unfortunately, most of them didn't really recover, which sucked, because I planted them too late, so we didn't get, like, the harvest was just starting to come in. We grew some of the early girls, which come in early in the season. We got a few of those, but that was about it. I had a cucumber plant that didn't really survive. I had an heirloom tomato plant. I think the roots got destroyed, so they were all gone. So they got killed there. This is gonna be tough as Stevie here. They got killed in that storm. The caterpillars destroyed the jalapenos, and then we had a bunch of herbs in another pot, and some of them, it was very weird. We had parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Like the song! They were all in one part of the pot. They all survived fine. They all thrived, got humongous. And then in the other one, we had cilantro, dill, basil, and something else I can't even remember. Something else, I don't know. They all died. And then we got new ones and planted them. And then they died. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's different plants needed different amounts of sun or something. I don't know if it's because, technically, I was in charge of the vegetables. My mom was in charge of the herbs, and I don't think she watered them very much. But they all died. So I had a very tragic summer. You know, I don't know what other people had going on in their lives, but that was my trauma. That was my tragedy. I'm sorry if that's insensitive. Yeah, I'm lucky I can keep working from home. I'm working from home. No one in my family got too sick. Someone in not my immediate family, extended family, did get the you know what, but he was fine. He recovered. Everyone recovered. Nobody's sick. So I'm very fortunate that nothing happened. I could still keep working, and my biggest trauma is that my vegetables fell over. But I tell you, I was real mad about it. Once I saw that they started dying, it kind of ruined my summer. I just got sad about it. I stopped going out to water them because it wasn't doing anything. So now there's a ton of dead tomatoes sitting in the backyard, which is a little gross. Probably contributed to the immense amount of bugs that we had this summer in our backyard. Also, just we had a few extra barbecues. Just the family. Nothing crazy. People that we had all seen and that had not seen anyone else. We're all quarantined, you know. And there was some extra barbecues with some extra food out, so there was some extra bugs. And my stupid dog eats bugs. Which is fine. She can eat flies, whatever. She tries to eat the wasps. And if you put a wasp in your mouth, it's going to sting you. She learned that the hard way. And by learn that the hard way, I mean she got stung by one, was real sad, and then the next day went right back outside and tried eating them again. So she didn't learn. She found out the hard way. She didn't learn anything. She basically went, oh man, ow, that sucks. Ooh, look, bugs. She's not the brightest dog, but boy do I love her. Sage Edmund. I don't know why all the sages just have... Well, this is... Obviously, it's Sprout Tower. They all have bell sprouts. I don't know why they decided that... You know what? I should read some more of the lore. I was going to say, I don't know why they decided that there would be Sprout Tower and there would be a bunch of monks that are worshipping bell sprouts. I'm sure there's some lore behind this. And I don't know it. So you know what? After I finish this battle, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look up the lore. I'm going to find out. Alright, I can finally kill these things in one shot. But I'll still probably want to leave to heal. So you know what? That's what I'll... No. I was going to say I'll leave to heal and then start the video from there. But there's a bunch more at the top of the tower that could still potentially damage me a lot. So I'll probably have to heal twice. Well, yeah, you know what? So I'm going to heal off camera. But I'm going to heal off camera, come right back, and keep going. So, join me next time for another episode of Pokemon Crystal Cheapo version on Bucket Drop. I'm Bucket Drop. Peace out.